So this morning we're going to take another look at a Spanish individual combat ration, and this one's going to be a breakfast menu 5. Let's open it up, take a look at the contents and give this one a taste review. So it comes in a small little brown box. So breakfast menu 5, and then it gives you a breakdown of the ingredients, accessories, and then a little guide on how to use the water purification tablets, the oral rehydration salts, and then the stove. So we've got some semi-skimmed milk powder, 1 pack of sweet biscuits. This is quite interesting. So in the breakfast version, it comes with a travel toothbrush, 1 tub of cocoa spread with hazelnuts, 1 tub of apricot jam, 1 packet of honey, 2 instant coffees, 1 packet of tissue paper, 3 packets of sugar, 1 disinfectant gel, 1 chewing gum, 1 packet of toothpaste, 1 oral rehydration salts, 1 metal stove, 2 fuel tabs for the metal stove, 2 water purification tablets, and a box of matches. Let's get this out onto the tray. Right, let's take a look at some of these ingredients. I think first of all we'll make the coffee. I'm going to double up on the coffee. I'm not worried about it being overly sweet, so we'll add 1 sugar. So I'm wondering if you make this into a drink, so you make yourself a glass of cold milk. There's quite a lot of volume to this, so I'm wondering if that's, I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to have a black coffee, and in fact I'm going to make a glass of milk using this. This may work, it may not, but let's just give it a try. Like I said, we could use this to make the coffee into a white coffee. This is a very simple ration compared to some of the other breakfast menus we've had from different countries. I think we'll have a selection. Let's move them onto there. So you get 15 of the biscuits in total. I think for the purpose of the review, we will just do a couple of biscuits with each of the condiments to go with it. So this is the apricot jam. And then we have the honey, which you can feel has got some solid bits in it, which can be removed just by warming it up. So that's 100% honey we've got there. And then interestingly, we have the rehydration oral salts, and the instructions say to place in mouth and consume lots of water. So this isn't one which you mix into water. Oral hydration salts used after performing great physical effort activities and or in extreme conditions of heat and humidity. Dissolve in your mouth and drink plenty of water. So it's quite unusual. So normally you make a drink like an isotonic drink up. So we have the 15 sweet biscuits, some honey, 100% honey, some cocoa chocolate spread with hazelnut, some apricot jam, a coffee with sugar, a glass of powdered semi-skim milk, and a spoonful of the oral rehydration powder. Let's give it a taste review. We'll go for the coffee first. As instant coffees go in an MRE, that's got quite a nice flavour, slightly bitter. The sugar obviously sweetens it up, but I wouldn't say that's a bad coffee at all, especially because I'm used to drinking my coffees with milk. A lot on here to try, so we're just going to work our way through the crackers. I'll save my favourite, the one I think is going to be my favourite till last. So we'll start with the apricot jam. Oh, actually, we should just start with the biscuit on its own. Crunchy, sweet, not stale at all. Just, yeah, delicious. Actually, really nice on their own. Could easily just have them on their own. Let's try one with the jam. Oh, super tasty. You can taste the apricot. So certain jams, when they're quite cheap, so the cheaper the jam, the more sugar to fruit ratio. And sometimes in an MRE, you'll find that they're very much sugar in taste and not so much, they're not as fruity. This one's got a really, really nice apricot flavour to it. I'd actually go as far as saying one of the better jams I've had out of all the MREs I've tried so far. I might wash that down with some of the milk. So I do believe it feels right to have a glass of milk, bearing in mind the amount of milk powder, but you can let me know in the comments if it was purely just for the 2 coffees or the large coffee. I'm going to be very honest. You can tell that that's powdered milk. If someone put that in the fridge made up, you wouldn't go in there, drink that and say that's normal milk. You'd say there's something slightly off about that. But in general terms, it's milk. It's refreshing. It goes really nice with the biscuits. That's a good idea because milk and biscuits works well anyway. And I actually really like it. I do. I genuinely like it. It doesn't taste exactly like your standard milk, but obviously it's not going to, is it? Because it's been powdered down. I often put powdered milk into my drinks. I'm actually going to add some of that to this coffee because I can, now that I've tried the milk, I can actually make the coffee how I normally have it. So best of both worlds. I'm definitely a flat white with a sweetener or a sugar kind of guy. Both of them really good. Let's get back into the biscuits. Really nice chocolate taste to it. You got that hazelnut kind of flavour to it. Nutty kind of chocolatey flavour. I've said it a few times on this channel. I like darker chocolate as opposed to normal chocolate. I don't think I'd ever go out of my way to have chocolate for breakfast. Not on toast or, not Nutella or anything like that. But it tastes nice. At the moment, I prefer the jam. But as chocolate spread goes, that is nice. And the one I'm looking forward to the most, something I actually do very much enjoy, is honey. So let's try that. Outstanding. Oh, I love honey. I forget sometimes how much I love honey. It's so sweet, and I'm not a sweet person. I'm not really into the sweet stuff. But that is so sweet and delicious and full of honey flavour. I could have just done the biscuits with a bigger pack of honey. I really could. And I would have been happy. A coffee, some honey on biscuits, and I would have been away. In order, it's going to go for me honey, apricot jam, and then the chocolate spread. So we're going to try the all hydration salts. I'm not going to do this whole lot because it says on the thing here, after performing great physical effort or activities in extreme conditions. I don't think getting out of bed early before everyone in the household gets up so I can get this review done on my week off without disturbing family time, I don't think that's a great physical effort, just getting out of bed a bit earlier. And I certainly don't. The weather's not great today. It's not hot. It's not humid. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna take the whole lot. I just don't think that's valid, but I will give it a taste test. A little bit on my finger. Oh, strong. That's only a tiny bit, but that's a citrus flavour. So it's a lemon, lime, citrus kind of flavour to it. I think you'd have to put some water in your mouth pretty quick after that. Kind of drying as well, so you'd probably do that and then chug it. So I don't know why that's... As rations go, so we've done the lunchtime menu, and it came with 4 little sachets of isotonic drink powder. So you put all 4 in. I don't know why you have to have a load of powder stuck in your mouth. That's just me. I just think it would have been easier to just have it in your water, because it's saying you need to have the water anyway. So why not say add this to your water? It just makes more sense to me. But that's just me. Someone's going to point out in the comments that there's a reason behind it or whatever, or I've missed the point. That's brilliant. Let me know, please do. There you go. There's the first of the Spanish breakfast menus that I've ever had. I'm only 2 Spanish menus in, and yes, it's very basic. Yes, it's just biscuits with some stuff on top, with a milk and a coffee. But do you know what? I actually really enjoyed it for that reason. More biscuits than I'd need. There's not enough honey as to what I'd want, but it was brilliant. It's actually brilliant. Genuinely, I mean it. That was just such. That's like it's almost like a bit of a breath of fresh air when it comes to MRE menus. You haven't got to do a lot of preparation. I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I've got loads more MRE reviews on my channel. I've recently been doing some limited budget challenges. I've got my allotment. I've got so much content. I'd really like you to check it out. Jump into the comments. Let me know your opinion on this MRE. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. That really helps my channel to grow. And I'll hopefully see you in a future video. Thank you so much for watching.